Right, I think we're working. Oh no, the camera's up there. Hello, camera. So, I'm going to paint the kitchen with Dulux Brilliant White Matte. I'm not a lover of silk. Got my jumper on that I've previously painted in. I would normally sugar soap the walls before I paint them, but I haven't got any, so I won't. So I'm just going to wipe over to get rid of any cobwebs, dust, just remove the picture from here. I've got some paint brushes off eBay, there's no paint brushes here. So that's the biggest. I did want a 5-inch paintbrush, but oh, you better not. Oh, look, there's a hair already. I do not like paint. Oh, God. Okay, well, I'm obviously going to be picking out hairs. Oh. Right, well. I bought a set of paintbrushes. 10 quid off eBay. Should have bought the Harris ones. Never mind. I've been wanting to do this job for years. Oh, spider, you're going to have to go over there. Shall I paint? Yeah, I'm going to paint this wall here. Just a little bit here. So I like to paint in white now. This is my daughter's reference white. And brilliant. Oh, there's the spider. You can stay on over the spider. And so Dad doesn't want me to paint the ceiling, which I'm pleased about. It's a neck ache. And to be honest, it isn't me doing. There we go, that blue. So I like to start at the top and work my way down. Should I keep the door open and I can position the ladder a bit better? Or can I? Yeah, and I can do this bit first. Oh, she's going to need a couple of coats. I think it's always best to do 2 coats really. I already have a hair So I turned the paint pot upside down a couple of days ago, but but the oil was still on the top of it. I've just poured the oil off. Oops. Got some paint. Oh, hairs. Hate it. Hate it. Why make paintbrushes that have hairs come off? My hair collection there. Just got my drips of paint. Right, I'm going to give her a stir with this one. I've got a slim bit along here. Oh yeah, the joys of brilliant white matte paint is that when you need to touch up any paintwork, you just get brilliant white paint rather than I've like previously had like off-white yellowy stuff paint, and then you're like you can't match it. So I'm going down the pub tonight. Well, it used to be called the Checkers when the family owned it. It's now called Broomhall Hut, which I think is the original name. And they've got a quiz on tonight. I did a quiz when I was on Brittany Ferries. Right, where can I put you? plastic, bit of card, bit of card. And another drip. That one drip dripped everywhere. So you have hands of paint the kitchen, walls, the toilet, ceiling where there's been a leak, and where there was a leak upstairs from the flat roof. It's since been repaired, but it's never been touched up. I'm going to do that. Lots of dust. Get rid of these cobwebs. We've only had one coat of paint up here. It's funny because the wall over there that I'm going to paint, you can actually see the outlines of a breeze block, or of the breeze blocks that this was built with. I've been wanting to paint this kitchen for some years, to be honest. It wasn't peach colour before, which I think was a nicer colour, but it was fashionable to be grey. You know that fashion is so abhorrent, they change it every 6 months. I do enjoy painting. I always have. Since being a kid, I was saying to Dad how I remember being a kid painting in Kent. I'd have been 9, 10, something like that. I painted Richard's room. Richard's my brother. Do that stuff. noticed that my Facebook wall gets more views than my YouTube channel. Then I've only got 40. I did have 41 and then I've lost one. I'm back to 40. Or did I have 42 and now I'm at 41? That's not mine. I'm looking forward to painting my new property that I bought in Portugal. It's exciting. Well, I'm in the process of buying. There we go. Shut the door. Pick any paint about. Go on the carpet. Can't hear music though. I can't hear puzzle. Do that. Do 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 do. Here. Used to paint with Peter paint pads. You don't get brush marks then. And you don't get hairs in it. Like there. I'm gonna put it on the review because I haven't reviewed the eBay to say disappointed with the amount of hairs that came out of the brush. But I suppose you get what you pay for. But even so, why are they making paintbrushes lose hairs while I'm painting them. Paint. Now normally I would have polyfiller and I would fill in these holes here, but I don't, I won't. And they're hidden by the picture anyway. Oh, water came from the floor. What would you like this would be a thicker paint? So I went for a run the other day, a couple of days ago, even though I've got a bit of a cold. And I reckon I ran for over an hour. I did two sessions with Couch 5K with the stepping stones one. And because I had a cold, I didn't exert myself, so I never got my heart rate into, was it 135? Oh, come on, hairs. Because when I was at the Spa Hotel in Portugal, I got it up to 160 beats per minute. Chris is saying like it's really good to get your heartbeat into, I can't remember what it's called, anaerobic, I don't know. But there's a couple of things on my Fitbit. Well, it's not Fitbit, but Fitbit. Oh, I think I can only look on my tablet. Yeah. So yeah, I didn't want to push myself as I had a cold. The cold's pretty much gone now. I stopped sneezing and coughing. No, I wasn't coughing. Sneezing and snuffling. So my dad this morning was talking about, oh, I'm really glad I've MOT'd, got my car in to be MOT'd, because he was struggling to get hold of them on the phone. And I thought, do you know what, I have a feeling my MOT's running out. So I went onto this, well, if you just Google it and say, how do I check my MOT? And God, it runs out on the 3rd of February. So I was going to stay in Sunninghill until Dad got back, but now I'm going to leave earlier and get the van booked in at Trouse. I phoned them and they didn't answer either. I'll try later and try and book it in. So I can book it in for the after the 3rd because I don't need the vehicle. But yeah, I guess I shouldn't say that. I was going to say something about last year's MOT, probably best not to. So as I had a serviced in Portugal, had the oil changed on it, even though I asked them to do it in the UK, this new garage I was trying, he hadn't done it because the bloke was like, the oil is so dirty. So I said, no, I want it all serviced, can you change the oil and everything because I'm driving all around Spain and Portugal, yeah. And she didn't change the oil. I mean, that is just such a basic thing, isn't it? On servicing a car. Is that you should change the oil. When I did a motor maintenance course up in the area. I wasn't in the area, I was in the area. And they were sending like wives, encouraging wives to do this motor maintenance course. It's a good idea because, you know, your husband's away for months. need to do something. And he said the most important thing that you can do on your car, check your oil. Which reminds me, I must do that. Check the oil and water and the tyre pressure before I set off. Moved over. Oops. This one's a bit thick then. Oops. On here. Oh. I'm not going to do this for very long. I'm definitely going to splash out and buy a nice paintbrush from the hardware shop in +3 in Sunninghill. They've got a hardware shop there. And I will ask, can you sell me a paintbrush that doesn't lose its hairs? I've got loads in trouts. Actually, oh no, I've got a small one that I bought in Portugal. This wheel here. Music. We've got a quiz on tonight at 12. So I did the quiz on Brittany Perry's on my own. Let's just do this little area. Oh gosh. Look. Yeah, the paintbrush. Yeah. They do say, don't they? Why cheat? Why twice? I'm just going to stick you on the floor. Down there. And so one day, I will edit my YouTube channel. Once I know how. I can watch. I can edit out all the boring bits. Now I did look at some used paintbrushes, obviously very good quality, over 30 quid for them, like no, paint that. I know you can wash your paintbrushes before use, and that can help with hairs. Right, let's use this one. Let's do this bit first. And then I'll use the little one to cut in a bit better. Saga. I went to church on Sunday. That was really good. I find it so uplifting, and yeah, I just feel good. So I went to the one in Windsor, and then I found out there's one in Slough. I never knew that they had a spiritualist church in Slough. And then I was like saying to Dad, I might go to the St Paul's Cathedral up in London. If I had a little money, it's a rich man's world. A rich man's world. In a rich man's world. Money, money, money. What things I'll do if I handle it in my Bible. Cobwebs and hairs on this, you know? Right. Ooh. I don't know if I've downloaded those videos that I did on my last run to YouTube yet. It's really annoying that Facebook are deleting all the videos, so I've lost some. I don't know if you can see me. Tell you what, I'm going to get my other paintbrush out of my bucket, the little one, for doing this. There we go. Can't be on there. Oh, it's just outside the front door from my gardening tools. Now, the Portuguese paintbrush. Oh, gosh. There we go. Three chalk and cheese now. Oh. Oh, that's going on lovely. No, I'm definitely gonna. Oh, yes, that. A nice paper. What makes that? Doesn't say. In Portuguese, anyway. Made in Portugal, that. PRC. And I've just phoned my, I don't know if I'm repeating myself, I've just phoned my 104-year-old, so what would she be, she was my mum's auntie, So will she be my great auntie then? I don't know. I haven't got any aunties and uncles and cousins. So I'm going to phone her tomorrow morning. So if I ring at about 10, then she'll know what she's doing. Cobweb. And I'm seeing a school friend that I haven't seen for years. Meeting her at the pub on tomorrow. I used to meet her mum. Her mum used to work up at Waitrose. Spider, give you another one. No, I think you're the same one, you just drop down. Oh, I think you can see me in the corner. Just finishing off this little corner with a small, nice paintbrush. Right, I think I'm going to finish it there. Because this paintbrush is rubbish. So, do I go to Sunninghill and get the paintbrush now? I think so. I always do some midnight painting now, don't I? Yeah. Oh, I've put some disinfectant in the food bin. Doesn't watch me. I definitely need to watch me clean out the food bin. Load up the dishwasher. Right, I will load the dishwasher up and go into it. Right. I could take you with me. I think it's raining. I'll put the towel over here. Right, let's go. Let's turn off the telly.
All while changing their lives too. Play big, win big, make a big difference. Search RSPCA Lottery.
Oh, should I bring that decent one to say? No, I'll just say I want a decent paintbrush that doesn't lose hairs. Where's my purse? Where's my purse? Put my coat on. Cookies. I'll leave the light on. Yeah. Right, let's have a go. Yeah, right. Will it work? Will the internet work now? I've changed my SIM card, my Portuguese SIM card, over into my tablet. Right, let's turn you round. Oh, the little bricks that you can see in the front there. I made them look like little piggies, so I painted the little things so they've got like little red ears. Just checking I've got my card, yes. And then put little eyes on them. Tiny little houses and put massive great big houses up, which is ridiculous really, because we don't need lots of big houses, we need little houses. Oh, can I get them gate shuts? Right, I'm going to turn left because it's a nightmare to turn right. Just hope that the lights aren't down. So, and I'll get some more Dulux Brilliant White paint. So on the left here is the pub I'm going to tonight. The Checkers, it used to be called, Park. And my family ran it. And they made so much money, they were able to build the house that I just left in Tanglewood for my grandmother and her twin brother. Made so much money during the war. They built 2 detached houses. And then they were called halfpennies. And the road behind the pub is called Halfpenny Lane. And the locals didn't like the fact that it was called Halfpenny Lane. Snobbish, and it's like, oh, when's a pub owner being named after the road? 20 miles an hour years before we did it in Wales. Oh, is it the school run? Oh, I've come at a busy time. Irish Convent. My mum went there. Private school. She hated it. She said the nuns hated her. Nuns would hit you with a stick, with a ruler, if you were typing and looking down at your hands with the typewriter. Right, where shall we plonk the car?